Hi everyone, welcome to Patty's Polish Corner. I've got a whole bunch of stuff here to review. So I've got a new gel brand, Azure, and I've got Sexy Mix top and base coat. They both came with instructions, and the Azure colors came with these little dots that you color in with your gel color and cure, and then these really cool caps just pop right off. They do pop right off. They're just a little on the hard side to grip. They pop right off. You put the sticker dot on and you put the cap right on, and you got a little color swatch on the top of the bottle. They also have a little dot here that you can see the color through the bottle, and on the back of the packaging these ones came with a label with the color number. So let's get started. First, I'm going to show you real quick how I create the stickers. So I've removed all the caps. And then what I do is I just drop some of the color and have a good amount to make sure I get a good pigment color going. And then I take my dotting tool and I just kind of spread it around the whole sticker like this. And then I do that for each of the colors, but when I do it, I make sure the bottles are in some kind of order so I can tell which colors, because this is a nude collection. All the colors are like really similar. So then I pop these in my lamp and I cure it, and then I do the same thing. I put some top coat on so that there's no sticky residue. So I'm just going to do this, and then I will show you how I put them on the top of the bottles, and then we'll get into the swatching. Okay, so here's the colors that we're going to be looking at today, and they've all been top coated and they're ready to go into their bottles. So I'm going to show you how to do this. You just pop off one of these little dots. And I don't really worry about this sticky part. I actually have bought some of these on eBay a while ago. I'm sorry, I don't have the video up yet. Anyways, so I just popped it down there. There we go. And then I popped it right back on. Completely easy and awesome, and I really love this. Yeah, little things just make me happy. So let me pop the dots on all of the bottles, and then we'll come back and we'll do some swatching. Okay, so for this video, I'm going to use the Sexy Mix base and top coat. So let's take a look at this base coat. Oh, here we go. All right, let's try it out. So it goes on really well. Okay, so let me finish putting that on all of my fingers, and then we'll come back and we'll put on some color. The first color I'm going to show you is CG49, which is a light pink with sparkles in it. Okay. This is very sheer. I think basically it's probably going to be really light pink with just a hint of sparkle. This levels out pretty good before you get it into the lamp, so that is a plus. and there is the second coat. Let me put that on the rest of my fingers and we'll come back. Okay, so this is 2 coats. So now we're going to try the Sexy Mix top coat. And I do want to mention that these bottles are 0.24. So they're just like little small sample size bottles. Okay, this top coat probably will need, it doesn't say it's a no clean top coat, so you're gonna have to remove the tacky layer. And it is pretty thick, but I'm in a really cold climate, so I know just even being in my apartment, all of my polishes have thickened up, but during the summer they'll probably thin out again. So I did get these a few days ago, so that has nothing to do with that. I just opened them up straight from being out in the freezing cold, and that looks pretty nice. So I'll apply that and we'll come back for a final look. So here is the finished look, and the top coat is nice and shiny. The pink is just a hint of pink with some sparkles. Very pretty. You go with 1 or 2 coats. I've got 2 coats here. So let's get on to the next one. This one is CG50. And this one is probably going to be really sheer. Yep. This will be another sheer one like the last one. This one has no sparkles in it though, so I would imagine that this one would be good for a French manicure. Okay, now we'll go in for a second coat. And just keeping it really sheer so you get that nice, just glowy pink look. Okay, so here is 2 coats, top coated. Very neutral, light Manny pink. And here is the first one and the second one together. You can see that the first one is the one with the sparkles, and it's a little bit more pinker than this one. This one's a little bit more of a nudie pink. This one does have a shimmer in it. Let's see if we can, yeah, there we go. So a little shimmer, no shimmer, lighter nude color. There we go. We're going to look at CG51, and it is a light pink. Okay. So now this one is a light pink, but I'm going to guess it's going to be more full coverage, but we'll know after we get 2 coats on. I don't think it's going to be sheer. And it is very, very pretty. So I'm going to put that on the rest of my fingers, and then we'll come back for a second coat. Okay, now we're going in for a second coat. Again, this levels off really well. Okay, and I'm going to put a second coat on all the rest of my fingers, and we'll come back and we'll see if we need a third coat. You could, if you got the layers even, you could get away with 2, but I don't think mine were quite even enough. So I'm going to go with the third coat. And that should cover up any uneven spots. Okay, so this is 2 coats without shiny top coat, but you should always put shiny top coat on, so it just protects, you know, the wearability and all kinds of stuff. So you don't want to go without top coat. And in fact, if you try to remove the tacky layer, most gel polishes will turn dull, so you're always going to need a top coat. So I'm going to put the top coat on, and then I'll come back for the final look. So here's the finished look on this one. Wow, this is a beautiful color. I'm completely loving this. Okay, and here's the first 2. Wait a second, got them wrong side. Okay, so here we go. Here's the first 2 I did, and then this last one that I just did. So, and this one is more opaque. These 2 are more of a sheer. Now we're going to look at CG27, which is, guess what color? Pink. Let's take a look at, these are the 3 of the light pinks. So this one appears like it might be a little darker than this one. Not by much though. So let's take a look and see what it looks like on our fingers. Well, there must be some sort of difference between the 2. Basically, it looks just like the one I just put on, to me. All right, let me put it on the rest of my fingers, cure it, and come back for a second coat. Okay, let's put a second coat on. Okay, I'm going to do that and come back. It's going to look like it's going to need a third one as well. Okay, so I'm going to put a third coat on. And that looks a lot better. So I will come back, cure that, and come back. Okay, so here is the finished 3 coats, top coated, and that's very pretty pink too. Okay, so here they are so far. So you can see that this one is just a little bit lighter, not very much lighter than the one that I just had on my nails now. There is just a slight difference in color. Not very much. This one's more of a, I don't know, just a really light pink. And this one's got just a little bit more, maybe like a touch of mauve to it. And here they all 4 are together. Now we're looking at CG02, and it is pink. This one's quite a bit darker than the other 2. So let's take a look at it. This one I consider to be kind of a dusty pink. And I'm going to try a little bit thicker layers. I did that on my swatch sticks because I was able to. If you put too thick of a layer on your finger, you risk the burning sensation when the gel is getting heated up and curing. So kind of don't want to do that, but I did see that they were, ooh, this one's going to be good. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a 2-coater. Yeah. So, like I said, I did the other ones in toe coats as well. I just put them on a little bit thicker. Okay, now we're going to do the second coat. None of these, all these formulas are really, really nice. They're not runny, so you don't have problems with them running down the edges of your finger into your cuticles, which is just really hard to remove before you cure with gel. So that's always a plus. Okay, so here is the finished look on this one. Very beautiful. I like this dusty pink. Okay, and this one is what I just had on my fingers, and it is more of a dusty kind of pink in comparison to all the others. Now we're going to try CG38, which is one of the browns. Now this is kind of like a mauve-y, purpley sort of color. Very nice neutral. Okay, this is kind of on the sheer side on that first coat. But actually I think it looks pretty good with two coats. Yeah, I like that. Very nice. Okay, so here's the finished look of that. All nice and top coated. And then we have this one right here, which is, I don't know. I think it's got maybe just a tinge of like a dusty, purpley, brownish color to it. Now we're going to look at CG40, which is this shimmery, I don't know, kind of like a mocha color. I really like this one. This is nice. Okay, let's check out, I'm going to cure that and we'll check out a second coat. Okay, and let's take another. This is the second coat, so this has a nice shimmer to it. I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't even know how to describe this brown. Sort of like a mocha, but maybe like a cream mocha or something like that. I don't even know. But it's actually really beautiful. Maybe a caramel color. Still trying to decide what it looks like, but I think it's really pretty. So this is what it looks like with the top coat. And here is our neutral set so far. So here are the last two kind of brown colors. The shimmer really stands out really well on this mocha caramel color. Now we have CG41, and this is Mocha. And I think this is a gorgeous mocha color. And it looks opaque. So I'm going to put this on the rest of my fingers and cure it, and we'll come back for a second coat. Okay, so now we will go in with a second coat. And this doesn't have any shimmer. It's just a straight cream. Sorry about that. I had a little bit too much on my brush. But very beautiful. Completely opaque in two coats. Okay, so here is our last shade, and I think that's a beautiful brown mocha color. I really like this one too. And here is the entire collection. I think it's pretty remarkable. Even though the shades are similar, yet a little bit different, and these will make great bases in nail art, as well as actually mixing, you know, the colors together, you know, like going with one of these lighters as the base and one of the darker ones as flowers or something like that. So very, very beautiful. I will try to do some nail art coming up on my channel using these, so I can show you what I mean. And I guess that is it for now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not one of my subscribers, please subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm almost at 1100 on Instagram. I keep like making it and then dropping back. So hey, follow me on Instagram. I actually do post pictures of all my manis on Instagram, so you can see how I created the mani, but then you can also, you know, reference all of the pictures on there. So I hope you will become one of my followers on there as well. And I guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.